Hi, my name is Charlie Butcher and I'm the lead educator for Curlsmith. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do the perfect twist out. Twist outs are great to create that definition in your curl, also to create elongation when you've got a tighter curl pattern. It's also perfect for when you're transitioning so you have a uniform curl throughout your hair. I started by washing Anessa's hair with the Frizz Control Cleanser. So to start off, before you apply the leave-in conditioner, which will help to moisturise and prime the hair, you want to section the hair and just add your parting where you want that to be in the style, because you will create your twists from that parting. So you section the hair just so it's more manageable. So it depends on what you're comfortable with, whether you want to section it into 2, into 4, into 6. I'm going to section Anessa's hair into 4. You should also keep a water mist on hand because the hair will start to dry out as you are styling, and you just want to keep it consistent throughout. So by adding water to refresh and just keeping those sections hydrated, it will make styling much more easier and you'll get a better result at the end. So before I apply the leave-in conditioner to this section, I'm just going to mist it down just because it has dried a little bit from the towel, just to keep it nice and hydrated. The Frizz Control Duo Conditioner is perfect because you can use it as a rinse-out conditioner or as a leave-in conditioner, and this will help to smooth the hair and nourish the hair and also tame the frizz. So you just work it into your hands first before you apply it to the section, and I'm going to use a raking method to distribute the product. So the raking method just ensures that the product's evenly distributed throughout the mid-lengths and ends. And just make sure you are sectioning the hair to ensure that you're smoothing the product throughout evenly. And even though I'm not applying it directly to the root, I am working the products up the hair strands just to ensure that it does go quite high up. So this has got a really nice slip on there, and that's because it's got an anti-knot detangling action within the conditioner to just make detangling really easy and seamless. That's what you want to look for in products when you've got textured hair, that nice slip. It just makes applying the products that much easier. Now that I've applied the leave-in conditioner, I'm going to go in with the Frizz Rescue Curl Retainer. This is a medium hold jelly styler, which will create a lot of definition. It reduces and tames frizz, and it leaves a slight cast on the hair when it dries. It also adds shine to the hair as well. So again, I'm going to work the product into my hands before raking it through the section of hair. And again, I can just feel that it's got that really nice slip that just makes it really easy to distribute throughout those lengths and ends. Just making sure I go all around the hairline. And if you feel like you need to add a little bit more product, then do so. So now I want to split this into sections, into medium-sized sections, and then clip the rest out of the way. And this is where we start our actual twists. So before you twist each section, detangle again to make sure the hair's nice and smooth. The hair needs to be smooth because otherwise, once you dress your twist out at the end, it will be all tangled. So keeping the section smooth is key for a seamless twist out. Once you've smoothed and detangled, you want to split the section into 2 equal sections, keeping that nice bit of tension on the hair. And then you proceed with a 2-strand twist. And as you're twisting, if you feel like the hair's getting tangled, don't be afraid to just pick your brush back up and smooth it back out, because it really does make a difference in your finished result. So twist all the way down, and then once you get to the bottom, you want to finger coil just so you've got a nice curl. Otherwise, if you twist right to the end, it can give you a sort of pointy result. You just want to give that a nice curl around your finger again. Don't be afraid to smooth that end bit out. and finger curl that. And you can just see here at the bottom, get that nice coil. So now that I've completed the first one, I'll move on to another section, and this size is what we'll be doing all the way around the head. So keep your sizes consistent. Moving on to the next section, it's important to mist the hair down before applying the product on each section, just so it's even throughout. If you start to apply products onto the hair when it's dried out, you just will get an inconsistent result at the end. So that water spray on hand really is key. Because I want this side to sit forward, I'm going to twist this section forward. Right, so you can see the front two sections have been complete, so now we're going to work our way through the back. This back section, I'm going to work in horizontal sections and I'm going to brickwork. So when you're dressing it out, it falls more seamlessly. So you take a look at how wide your section is and judge whether you want to take that in 2 or in 3. I'm going to take it in 3, just because you don't want to do them too big where you lose the definition. And at the back, it doesn't matter which way you do your twists, as in whether you're doing them towards the face or away from the face. When you take your first section, make sure that you are brickworking. So that means that you are sectioning the hair so a twist will fall in the middle of the partings made below. And that will just mean when you're dressing your hair out at the end, the curls will just sit better. And you won't get those defined partings where it just looks like they're in rows. There you have it, you can see the brickwork through the back, so the twists are seamlessly falling in the gaps of all the partings. So what we'll do now is we'll get the diffuser and we will hover dry. Now that Anesu's hair is dry, I'm going to use the Frizz Rescue Finishing Serum to enhance and define and also add shine. It's got a really nice trio oil blend in there which will nourish the strands, and squalene as well, which is a nice strengthening ingredient to keep the hair nice and healthy. So this is best used when the hair is 100% dry, and a little goes a long way. But as Anesu's hair is coarser in texture, I can get away with using that little bit more. Once distributed into the palm of your hands again, just rub that into your hands together. Then I'm just going to smooth over the twists and I can feel a cast on there, which was created from the Frizz Rescue Curl Retainer. So this serum just helps to break that cast. And then what we will do is we will start to unravel the twists carefully. So I always just go in the opposite direction. And then just let that sit, and you do that with all of the twists. You're just opening them out. And because I've got that serum on my hands, it just helps to provide that nice bit of shine to the hair and really nourish those strands as I am untwisting. What you don't want to do is feel that it's damp and then start to really separate all the twists after to really make it nice and full, because that will create frizz. And you can see how the hair's just stretched, and you can see that definition in the curl in comparison to what Anessa's texture was like prior. Now that I've unravelled all the twists, I'm going to grab the diffuser and go back in for 5 more minutes just to make sure it's 100% dry. Now I'm going to gently clip the hair away and really gently separate the clumps to make the hair appear fuller and more natural. So you go through each section, just doing that really carefully. So you're keeping that definition, but you're just making the section appear much fuller. And that's why if you do this part when the hair's damp, it just becomes frizzy. So that's why it's important to just, you know, if needed, go back in for that extra 5 minutes. And the more you separate it, the fuller it gets. So this is down to personal preference. If you really like big hair, then again, I'm just going to use a praying hands method to smooth that section of hair, because I've still got some of that serum on my hands. So as you go through, just keep adding a small amount of serum to your hands so you can keep on applying it to the hair. Just a thin film, really, that protective coat on there, and gives it that shine. I'm just going to apply another small amount to the palms of my hands, just so I maintain that thin film as I work through each section. You can see the difference already by separating the twists. It gives it that more natural look, but you've still got some definition in there and the hair's fuller. Now I'm going to use the bamboo pick to go through and really fluff the roots out, and then also to remove the partings and make the hair appear fuller. So you just insert the bamboo pick at the root and then pull out. We really wanted to go with more volume over definition, so we really went in and picked the root out and then also went through the ends a little bit, just to create this really full, voluminous look. Now to finish the style, I'm going to use the Flawless Finish Flexible Hold hairspray, just to create that longer lasting style and offer that protection against humidity. So I'll just give the can a really good shake, stand back, and then mist the hair over. What I really love about this hairspray is that it's been created with curls in mind, so it doesn't contain any alcohols or silicones. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.